Hi class. Today let's start working on Unit 7. I hope you guys all had a great weekend, and I hope this corona virus thing dies down pretty soon so we could go back to our normal class. And today this is gonna be our work lesson plan. We are going to learn how to read numbers. So number 1, cardinal numbers. Number 2, ordinal numbers. Number 3, decimals. Number 4, fractions. Number 5, percentages. Number 6, money. Number 7, measurements. And number 8, years. So actually, we pretty much covered all of it in our class from Unit 1 through 6, but basically we will use it as a review. We will go over each one kind of as a review. So let's turn to page 84 and I'll play you the track.
Unit 7, Shopping. Page 84, Lesson A. Exercise 1B.
Address.
Pants.
A shirt.
Shoes.
Socks.
A t-shirt.
Okay, so it says summer sale. Unit 7, shopping. Now look at the picture. What do you see? Let's make it a little bit bigger so you guys could see better. So do you see the sign summer sale? So something like this, I guess you could call it a banner, a sign. Here's another, sign. It says the clothes place. And some kind of like this. This kind of clothing is called, they're buttons. So these are called button-down shirt. So here's another button-down shirt, but this is like summer sleeve, short. So you call it short sleeve because this arm part of the outfit is called sleeve. So it's called short sleeve shirt. And you see this part right there, you call it collar. Collar. And this one looks like maybe it's a raincoat. It could be spring coat, fall coat. It's some sort of coat with a belt. And here's a hat. It looks like a summer hat. And you see this part? This part of the hat is called a brim. This is the brim of the hat. So this is a wide brimmed hat. This one too also. This is pretty wide brimmed hat. And this is a belt. I see a brown belt. And this is a pant. This is a pair of pants. Also, he's wearing pants. She's wearing pants. There's another pants. These are all pants. But this one, probably casual pants or jeans. But anything that looks more dressier that you would wear to like office is called slacks. So there are many different kind of pants, but something more dress up would be slacks. More like this is like casual pants or jeans. And he's wearing a necktie. And this is called a jacket. You could call it a man's jacket or a blazer. This kind of jacket, blazer. And let's say maybe she's wearing a blouse. Blouse. Maybe. It's hard to tell. This may be a t-shirt. She's wearing a t-shirt. I see sunglasses. This is socks. This looks like another t-shirt to me. And this clothes is called a dress. It's called a dress. If top and bottom is attached, so it's called a dress. So what is a skirt then? Let's look what skirt is. Skirt is only the bottom part here. Let's look at the images. So these are all different kind of skirt. So skirt, it has to come all the way to the waist and below. If your skirt is attached with a top, it's called a dress. It doesn't have to be a fancy dress. This is a dress. All these are dress. This is more casual dress. This is more of a evening dress or cocktail dress. This is more of a fancy dress that you could wear to parties. So they're all different types of dresses. So dresses, top and bottom, has to be attached. And this is called a baseball cap. So we call it this just hat, and this is called a baseball cap. And this is woman's shoes. If there's a strap like this, one strap, usually the style of shoes, this kind of shoe is called Mary Jane. Mary Jane. But if you want to learn more types of clothing and shoes, you could always Google and search. And let's go to next page.
Page 85, Lesson A. Exercise 2A. 1.
Address. Address.
2.
Pants. Pants.
3.
A shirt. A shirt.
4.
Shoes. Shoes.
5.
Socks. Socks.
6.
A t-shirt. A t-shirt.
So let's do part B. I will play the track and you guys circle the correct answer.
Page 85, Lesson A. Exercise 2B. 1.
How much is the shirt?
The shirt, $19.
2.
How much are the socks?
The socks, $1.99.
3.
How much is the dress?
The dress, $39.99.
4.
How much are the pants?
The pants, $24.99.
So as you can hear from the recording, like everything. They didn't say it's $24.99. He just says the price of the pants is $24.99 instead of $24.99. So sometimes it could be confusing. Let's say if you go to like certain store, so you know that in that store they only sell something from, let's say, $1 and nothing more than $100. So it's that kind of store. They only sell from anything from $1 to $100. So if they tell you, oh, the pants is $24.99, you know it's $24.99. But let's say you go to this designer stores. So they usually sell anything from $1 to, let's say, $10,000. $10,000. Or let's say $1,000. Then if the store clerk tells you, oh, this pants is $24.99, then you could think this pants could be $2,000, $499. Because when we say numbers in money, a lot of times we omit the decimal point. So we don't say it's 24.99. We just say 24.99. We don't say anything about the point. So you kind of just have a feel for it, the price range. Or if you're not sure, just ask. You could just say, do you mean is $24.99 or is $2,499? You could just always ask. And here's another picture, or this is another website I found about numbers. Let's review our numbers. Numbers in English. So remember number? This is the cardinal number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 goes on and on. This is the ordinal number. So let's go first, second, third, fourth. And when do we use the ordinal numbers? Calendar. When we read dates, we use ordinal number for days. May 1st. Today is April 20th. We use ordinal numbers for dates, for cardinal numbers when we count something. Could be anything. So let's see, this is 10th. So usually ordinal numbers 1 through 3. 1 through 3 is different. First, second, third. After that, all you have to put is add TH at the end. So you write for the cardinal number and write TH. Sometimes the form changes a little bit. So this is going to be, instead of FIVETH, this changes to FIFTH, fifth. So first, second, third, and fifth is kind of different, but everything else you just add TH. And for something like this, 9, it ends with E. Usually in English, if a word ends with silent E, we just drop the letter. So we only add TH. Drop the letter E and we only add TH. 11th, 12th, goes on and on. And 20. 20, I hope you remember the rule. 20, it ends with Y, TY. And what's in front of the Y? Letter T. That's a consonant. When there's a consonant, we drop the letter Y, and in place of Y, we add IE. So instead of Y, we add IE and TH. That's why it's 20th. 20th. And this IE together is two separate vowels. 20 up to I, and E is going to be E. 20th. So 21st, 22nd, So it's hyphenated, but it's not important. Using hyphen or dashes, I think very confusing in English or American English rule. So it doesn't really matter. Everybody will know, but this is how you write. So it just repeats. Same thing, 30 ends with Y, so 30th. So forth, it goes on and on. So 100. 100. So we say 100th, TH. Just add TH. Same thing. So there's nothing different. Millionth. There's no Y, no E. So we just follow the common rule. So you could read about that as a review. And reading decimals. So money is like, kind of there's a decimal, right? So this is reading decimals. But money is like decimals. We write like $25 point and 99 cents, but we do not read the money as decimals. So this is just reading decimals. You can just read 0.5 or 0.5, 0.25 or 0.25, so and so. So decimal is very easy to read. This is 2.95. So if there's another number, it's 62.95. Decimal is very easy. And they're reading fractions. We'll cover the fractions later. Percentages. Let's do the money first, reading sums of money. So this is, okay, they wrote the dollar sign later. But in America, we put the dollar sign up front. So it's $25. And this sign is euros. So this is 52 euros. And this sound is pounds or shillings. That's a British unit, British unit of money. So that's 140 pounds or shillings. So this is usually how it's written. $43 and 25 cents. And it says shortened to 43.25. So either way is correct. You can say it's $43 and 25 cents. A lot of people, they like to make everything short, so they just say it's 43.25. So same thing, 12 euros and 66, 10 pounds 50. 10 pounds 50, 12 euros and 66. So this is up to this is this unit right here. But euros and pounds, we don't use it in America, so do not worry about it. But at least you should know how it looks like, the money sign. And let's do the ears. Remember, I told you how to read ears? So for example, this is 2014 or 2014, two ways. You could read it as 2014, or you could break it into two digits. So 14 will be the first digit, or one of the digits you break it into, and 20 is another. So you can write 20, you could read as 2014, same thing. 2008. So if you break this into two, you will read as 2008. You cannot say just 28. It's 2008. Now this is 2000. This is just 2000. 1944. Now break this into two. What is that? 1944. Or if you want to read this in full, 1944. This one. Break it into two. 1908. Or you can say 1019, 1908. This one, 1900. When it ends with 2 zeros, we don't say 1900 or 1900. We just say 1900. So this is 1600. This 1256. So break it into 2 is 1256. 1006. So this is 1006. Now there's a 3-digit number. Same thing. 866. Or you break it into 2, but you always break it from the ones place. This is the ones place. Tens place. This is the hundreds place. So you break it, you start from the decimal, where the decimal should be. So 1, 2. So you go 866. This is 25, is 3000 BC. BC stands for before Christ. 3250 BC or 3250 BC. So that's how you read years.